had still this type of mentality of just like obeying to the orders of like, just like following the hierarchy of your superiors. I saw myself just kind of reproducing the same patterns when I started RECOMS. So basically I was just like taking certain concepts a bit for granted and just assuming that I had to write something about general environmental economic stuff, or like nature and economics, and like how people do money together with nature, something like that. It's just these really abstract concepts that like don't talk about, not about social change, but not about what matters to people either. And then through this process, I realized like quite quickly that this was just not going anywhere. That would just lead me to, again, reproduce the same patterns of like empty contents. So then I started questioning myself as well, and I started to realize that, well, the way you could do this is by always keeping a foot in the real processes of the real world. For example, in my case, what is really a big topic, a big issue nowadays, is collective action for reframing the way, for example, governments or public authorities are spending and taxing for the environment. But what I can do is that I can keep one foot inside this process and the other foot outside of it, criticizing it, understanding the causes of it, and kind of trying to, not forecasting, but at least influencing future directions. In that sense, I think scholars, we have a really privileged position in having the possibility to dare to be bold and imaginative and like think outside of the box. And if you don't take that possibility that is given to you as a privilege indeed, I think as a scholar you're not making, not really taking the whole potential that you have in your hands. Like,
I'm trying, like, with being a researcher, to see how I can improve or enhance the life of people through what is available in their surrounding. Because as a person who was born in a country that has lots of political uncertainty, so like you have always, like, nothing is for guarantee. So you have to deal with what is surrounding you in your environment and how you can use these things to make your life better and be independent, not depending all the time on others to get your basic needs, like food, for example, which is the focus of my research.
Well, I'm actually following a militant research approach, meaning that, apart from being a researcher, I'm also involved in many social movements, in cooperatives, in groups, community groups. So I think that both things are not separated. They are part of the same, which is me trying to build knowledge and produce knowledge that can help actually to advance these objectives, or of becoming like a better society, like have a fairer organization.
I already noticed the gap when I'm just explaining what I am researching to just friends and family, and even the participants sometimes, they don't even know that the municipality is working on this topic of food. But then I speak to the people at the municipality, and like you read their policy document and they're like, yeah, we're including everyone, and everyone's invited to join the discussion, or to finding like financial support or whatever.